Hello guys, and welcome back to another project video. So today what I'm going to be working or showing you is basically a mod that I'm currently working on, kind of like a remake thing, because before what I had was the same mod. It's published, but it was more of like you plop down a structure kind of thing, where this is more hands-on and you can actually build the walls and stuff like that. It's not fully finished yet. I'm just in the first stage of development, but kind of both respects, I guess, as well, because it's just the framework for the building. But yeah, so there's a whole bunch of different models and stuff like that already for the different parts. As you can see, that the walls are set up that way. Now, the walls are actually pretty cool, the way that I got them set up. So if we grab a basic wall, I could kind of demonstrate it. So you can place down an entire section of wall, and when you actually go ahead and add the insulation and stuff, it will basically affect that whole wall section. So you'll be actually using less resources on walls than most of the other things, which is pretty cool. So and if you break it, it will drop that one blueprint as well. So there's different types of blueprints for different types of things. There's also little help text to help you kind of know what kind of things are. Now, there is a difference between interior and exterior walls. Interior will be more for interior paint jobs and stuff like that. You'll be able to like paint the walls and stuff like that with like dye. And as an example, in this building, I have doubled up the walls so I could basically have one room one color and then the other room the other color. Now, necessarily, if it's an interior wall, I'll probably have support for both sides, but I also have the door that I had to figure out how to set up properly, and I figured just doubling the wall, because once it comes over here, this corner piece would be too complicated to actually have a texture, but it's actually an exterior wall, so I needed to double it up. So I just decided to double it up all the way through. Now, it won't actually cost extra resources if you don't want to do that other side for the paint job and stuff like that, but it will require insulation on both. But yeah, outside of that, it's there's window blocks. These are the window ones, and then we have regular wall ones, and then we have the joists. So these are basically like how the floors are mostly done. They do have some supports in between, and then you have your actual joist blocks, and then you have your header joist blocks, which are basically these ones right along here. So I've researched it pretty well, and then we got these what do you call it, these upper third wall blueprints, which are for the doorways. You can kind of see where the nails are, and those would basically go in there like that. There is a whole bunch of other things. There's windows, there's corner blocks, so those ones are let's see if I can find one. There's this corner block here, so you can kind of see how it lights up there. There's corner blocks like that. There is the edge, which is basically like an inverted corner. It basically is that part. So in some cases, you might have a basic wall like this, and then you might need a edge block to actually make it a proper corner. So if not, then it would look like that, and it would look kind of weird. So I added an edge one as well. And again, a lot of these allow you to put interior or exterior ones. Then we have the wooden joists. These are the end blocks, so they only go a certain direction. So you can kind of see that this one, if you just right click, it's for this kind of direction, and if you shift click, it's for the other side of the direction. It's not dependent on rotation, it's just one set rotation, so it actually looks the way it is. Now, another tip that I have for that is I put some like the main header blocks right where the walls are. So if it comes across a wall, then I usually put one there, and that seems to make it look more realistic rather than just going over the walls. So that's a nice little tip for you guys. And then there is the other one, which is the main block, which is basically just the part that you see mostly going through here, which is the open one. But yeah, and all that was made with Blockbench. And then we also have the upper third wall, which is just the upper part here. This is this rotates with the player. So if you right click here, it will be facing that way. If we right click on this one, it will be facing this way. So yeah, outside of that, that's basically what I've been working on. It's a pretty cool mod, and you can actually get quite a bunch of stuff. Now I have plans to develop it for both Fabric and Forge, so it will basically support both of them. And I'm hoping that in the next while I'll be able to get the next model sets for the walls and stuff set up. So I'll probably do a video when I have that all set up. I also want to do just third walls, not upper third walls, but that will allow you to kind of make balconies and stuff like that. You'll be able to put railings along here basically, and then like a corner railing. It'll be like a half wall, or not really a half wall, but like one block, because these are 3 blocks tall, right? So a third wall would be just like this part. So in short, it would be basically like something like this, just with the different types of models and stuff like that. So for example, you would have that corner piece here, and then you would have another part like that. So there's a whole bunch of other models that I have to make for the system, but that will come pretty soon. I've only had like 3 days to work on the mod, so it's actually quite impressive I got all these models done. But outside of that, if you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, comment down below, rate the video, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Peace out.